Well, I'm joined by David Snowden, Managing Director of Agronomic Services. I understand, David, you're just back from giving a seminar this morning.
Yes, the IAG asked me to come back and do another little seminar, and it was with enjoyment that we looked at pitch sort of nutrition and new construction for sports pitches and also US spec golf greens. And really, the past 5 years, I've spent a lot of time looking at how we can improve the efficiency of a root zone, not just by overloading it with nitrogen. We can go an awful long way of actually physically getting the root zone or growing medium to perform at a much higher level. Yes, it's through certain aspects of what we supply, but also from a science background and an agronomic background, we can improve the efficiency of a root zone.
Are you finding when you're giving seminars like that, David, that the audience are far more receptive, they're far more understanding of what you're telling them, given that it is still fairly technical and scientific?
I think you have to make all presentations, and I've learnt over the years, to be more enjoyable. And using silly, fun analogies that people can remember, I think that's great. It's always been brilliant to do that. Yes, you have to bring a little bit of technical aspect to it, but more importantly, it's actually real-life practices of how they physically do something, because an awful lot of these stadium managers are under huge pressure from putting seed into the ground to the first match. It could be 6 to 8 weeks. And they feel like, and I nickname it crack cocaine of nitrogen, it's the consumption of nitrogen all the time. And actually, you can get the grass to do an awful lot with true foliar feeding and soil liquids and some granulars and sort of certain soil conditioners. So that's what we talked about.
Wonderful. And you did mention there's some new products, and just give a little outline of what some of those new products can do for the end user and the pitches.
Yeah, okay, very important. Some of the people that I've been working with, I've worked very closely with PSD Agronomy, who are a great set of guys. And you've got the Mallinsons and the constructors that install these hybrid pitches as well as the new root zone pitches. And so the product that we have used this year and is now becoming recognised as a good friend of these new root zones is a product called Eon Bio, which is a humic acid prill. It's encased with specialist Bacillus bacteria and mycorrhiza fungi, meaning that they've got a carbon food source to live. You can put it into the root zone and it makes that root zone suddenly really efficient, and then a root wants to go and live there. So that's been a very, very successful one to start with and getting a good one.
And now you're back on the stand. How busy has your stand been over the last day and 3 quarters? And has the products gone down well with the visitor?
I've both myself and my wife have thoroughly enjoyed. We have distributors all over the country, but it's been a great situation of seeing. Yesterday was incredibly busy, but it was a nice flow and throughput of different people from different areas. And I adore what the IOG done and really thoroughly encourage the expansion of where it can work with our new products, the Nemago, which is an exciting product through really upsetting nematodes that are quite a trendy subject at the moment, but we've worked with a company in America who won this and it's working extremely well. So yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed SALTEX this year.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, David, for joining us on Turf Matters video, and we hope the last couple of hours of the show are just as successful as the first 7 or 8 hours that you've done on the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.